Welcome back to another episode of the Casey Campbell podcast. Casey Campbell with you, of course. Pleased to be joined by Anthony Bonnetti of Richmond High School Baseball. How's it going?
Good. How are you?
I'm good. So, this is the part of the season where, a lot of things are going right. You're still one of the lucky teams that still gets to that still gets to be in this thing, but how are you guys doing this year?
We had a slow start, or we had a great start to the first start of the season, and then towards the middle of the season, we were really young, so we had to just hit some bumps in the road, and but we've had good leadership, and our senior Charlie Hitzelberger has kind of carried us along the way, and Coach Evans is just keeping us rolling, and as a team, I think we've kind of clicked at the right time, and we just caught fire at the right time.
Yeah. So, what position do you play for people that may not know?
I'm a right field. I play anywhere in the outfield, center and right usually, and then I pitch a little bit.
Okay. What's it like? Have you always been an outfielder? Like when you started playing? Because I know when you were younger, you probably played like every position, like
Yeah,
everybody.
when I was younger, I was usually played shortstop and catcher, and when I was like 12 or 13, I just kind of made that transition to be an outfielder, and ever since that, I've just fell in love with that position.
Okay, so what's it like being like? What was it like? What was that like? It's like, did you is like I want to be in the outfield, or was it just like was it someone made that decision?
No, I started to catch some, and I was starting to catch a lot more, and my knees started to like really hurt when I was younger, and I just kind of they threw me in the outfield, and I kind of just picked it up and went with it.
Okay. Best outfield play that you've made.
Best outfield play I made was actually last Saturday for districts. Uh, St. Clair in the bottom of the seventh inning with one out hits an absolute gap shot, and I just hawked it down and saved it probably a triple.
Yeah. That had to feel good, didn't it? Because it's
Yeah,
just
yeah.
like being an outfielder, it's like you get to obviously, you guys are like the last line of defense if something happens. So
And you don't get too many shots in a game. Like you may get one ball every few games. So when you get your shot, you just gotta make it.
yeah. So what's it just like being, that being there and you get to make some, some flyouts and maybe some pretty neat catches there too.
It's a good time. Our outfield at Richmond right now is really good, and so it kind of helps. We all just help each other and have each other's backs, so we know we can lay out for everything because we know that we have a dude behind us.
Yeah. Okay. You said you pitch sometimes. I always ask pitchers this too. What's your best pitch and what's your worst
My best pitch is probably my fastball. I get some good movement off of it, so that kind of helps me a little bit. And my worst pitch probably my changeup, but it's slowly coming along.
one? Okay. So, I know heading into, we've known, I know that you're gonna be a pretty busy kid. This song. I know the season's not quite over for you guys.
No, not at all. It's actually just getting started.
Absolutely. I know with regional semifinals today, I know some games got postponed and all that stuff. But what's the vibe around you guys right now as you guys head into a pretty big regional final game tomorrow against Yale?
The vibe is really high right now, and we just kind of had this motto going for us is row the boat, and we know that we have to have everyone in the boat rowing the same direction to keep going. So everyone's kind of bought in. Coach Evans just preaches to us 21 outs, and we go play every game, and we need 21 outs. So that's just kind of what we've been sticking with, and we've been rolling right now.
Last time I've heard row the boat, that was probably the PJ Fleck thing. Yeah, of
With
course.
yeah, when he coached at Western.
Well, of course, he still uses it at Minnesota.
Yeah, Minnesota. Yeah,
Yeah.
we kind of just took that over and kind of been using it. I mean, it's been working for us, so we're to keep using it.
Do you guys have like you guys need to get like oars in the locker in the
Yeah, we thought about that. We thought about going to the store and buying some oars.
the thing about baseball is you gotta get creative and stuff. If the Twins can do a 3 week old summer carry a summer sausage all around, you never know what could happen.
Right.
But what is it to play baseball? And because I know it's like there are days where you're on it, and then there are days where you're not. How do you um okay, this is kind of a two-part question. I don't think I've ever asked it this way, but how do you handle the highest of highs? And then I'll ask the next part.
Uh, as a team, like and personally, we Coach Evans really appreciates us. You never can get too high, and you never can get too low. Like there's always going to be that next day. Like you're gonna go 4 for 4 and be all over it, and the next day you're gonna go 0 for 4. So you just got to stay right in the middle and stay positive with yourself because it's such a mental game. So you just got to stay super positive with yourself.
Okay, so how do you how okay, how do you handle it personally? Like how do you handle the highs and how do you handle the lows?
Oh, I just handle the highs. I try to carry it over to the next game. Like when I know I'm seeing the ball, I tack pitches and get your pitch that you want and don't miss it. And on your low days, you just kind of shake it off and go get them tomorrow. Get in the cages and do all your work. Get your routine back in, and then tomorrow just go out there and do what you can. Do your best.
Okay, baseball is such a mental game, so I know that's, obviously everyone has their different way of doing it. Are you someone that has to talk to everybody, or are you
Yeah,
someone that or are you the person that's like, I gotta be away from everyone?
yeah. No, my game, I just talk to everyone, and I just have to play loose. I have to play loose, and I have to have fun.
Yeah. Okay. Um, if there's what's I don't know if there's like a team, like I don't know if you guys like everyone puts in their own headphones or if there's like a jukebox going off, but what are you guys listening to, or what are you personally listening to?
I'm not a big like super big music guy. I kind of just we all just kind of just all sit there and talk around and there's some music playing in the background and we're all just kind of vibing together. We just have a good time and we all just seem to click. All the music's all the same and before districts we just had music going on the jukebox and we were just hitting and having a good time and getting ready.
Okay. Um, you yourself, I know we'll talk about this. Maybe, you know, I know you've also made a decision on your future. I know that you've also, I know you've had a journey in the what your future plans are going to be. I know you're only a junior, but what is I know you committed to Bowling Green to be with Coach Hatlick and all that stuff. But it took it was a little bit of a road to get to where you were. So what was that like to commit to Bowling Green, and why did you choose to go there?
My family's been super supportive and just helping me along the way and like kind of building me my path and I kind of just took it over after. And my good friend Joey Turner from St. Clair, he's going to Bowling Green too, and I grew up playing baseball with him, so it was just kind of cool getting to connect again and going to play baseball at the same spot at the next level. You always dreamed about that as like being a little kid, so it's really cool.
Yeah. What does this sport mean to you?
I love baseball. I mean, it's just such a mental game. Like there's days like you just are on, there's days you're off, and you just it's such a fun game, and you just got to be on, locked in all the time. And I love that. Just you just have to always be locked in.
Okay. Um, okay, let's get to know you a little bit. How about that? Okay. I must ask this out of every baseball player I've asked. Gum or sunflower seeds?
So I've actually never been a gum guy until this year. I kind of just I don't know. I need gum while I play now. I used to be a seeds guy, but I'm a gum guy now.
What made the switch? Inquiring minds must know.
So I was kind of struggling at the play at the beginning of the year, and I didn't have anything else to do. I just needed something else to do, and threw a piece of gum in my mouth, and I got a hit. And next at bat, I threw another piece of gum in my mouth and got a hit. And I just kind of always been now I just have to chew gum while I play. So while I'm hitting, playing defense, I have to have it now.
Big league chew man.
Yeah, my dad, we got double bubble in the bag.
Okay, is it? I mean, it's so crazy. Okay, it is literally. I've watched this game my entire life, and it's literally just like the most insane. Everyone just does the most insane things, and then it gets good results out of it. Is it just like it's like put a piece of gum in your mouth and get a hit? That's like
I don't know. I just feel like just like some things that work, you just got to stick with it. Like you'll be struggling. You just take your elbow guard off and you're on for 2 weeks, and then you just kind of find little things that work, and it's just a mental game. So you just find the little things that work and you stick to it for as long as it works.
Yeah. Okay. Okay. Who's your favorite player right now?
Right now, I mean, I'm a big Derek Jeter guy. I'm a big Yankees fan. So Derek Jeter's been my inspiration my whole life. But right now, I'd probably go with Judge, or actually probably Soto, Juan Soto. I just love the way he competes in every at bat.
Um, have you been a Yankees fan all your life?
Yeah, my grandpa was actually born and raised in New York, so my dad kind of just carried that over, and I've been a Yankees fan my whole life.
I mean, I gotta ask you, like, well, what is it like to watch them? Right? I mean, it has been. I know the last few seasons have been rough, but it is. It is the best of times right now.
Yeah, I mean they're on fire. When you those three first hitters, Volpe and Judge and Stan right now, or Volpe, Judge and Soto that's three tough outs, and then you got Stan, you got Torres and Rizzo. It's just outs that just aren't free and aren't fun to face. And then you have a good rotation right now, and Garrett Cole's coming back, so they're getting ready at the right time.
It's gonna be fun. It's yeah. Okay. Let's see. Favorite. What's your go-to place for food?
Probably Da Francesco's.
Okay. Favorite food.
Probably crab legs or like a lobster ravioli or something like that.
That's it. That's the first time I've asked that a lot to people, and you're the first person to say crab legs and stuff. You a big seafood guy?
Yeah, I love seafood.
Okay. Have you been to Red Lobster?
Yeah, I mean I've been to Red Lobster. I mean, it's all right.
Okay. Okay. Nothing like you can't find a good seafood place anymore.
No, not really.
Yeah. Um, how would a teammate describe you in the dugout?
I'm fun and I'm very vocal, and I just kind of just rally the troops as a team guy, and I just preach the team.
Okay. Um, what's your okay? I'm not sure if I asked this, but favorite moment this season.
Definitely winning the district as a team.
Yeah. And finally, what is something people do not know about you?
Some people do not know about me. Um, I don't know. A lot of people know a lot about me.
Like what is something that maybe someone watching this would never guess about
I don't know.
you? Okay.
If they never knew me, I have no idea.
Just like maybe like a fun fact or like maybe something you that people may not know or something like that. So um hmm.
I don't know. I got nothing right now.
Okay. I don't want to end it on that. Let's um favorite movie.
Favorite movie, probably Fast and Furious. Any one of the Fast and Furious movies.
Okay. Um let's see. Will the Yankees win the World Series this year?
I don't know. It depends how Garrett Cole comes back and if Soto and Judge can stay hot. I mean, you got a good core. I don't know. I feel like you're just missing a few rotational pieces and you'd be there because your bats are coming alive. So I just hope you Stein Soto back, get him before he goes, and then get some pitching, and I think he'll be good. So I don't know.
All right.
Hopefully they get hot.
Yeah. All right. Anthony, thank you so much for the time as always. And let's have you on again. Let's maybe recap the year and all that, and maybe in a few weeks.
All right, sounds good. Thank you.